Hi fellow booktubers, Tiffany here with The Crafty Home, and I'm here today with a review. This was so not on my TBR for this month, but it came in the mail and Dewey's 24-hour readathon happened, and I was like, I need a book that's like really going to engage me and help me to read really fast. So I picked up The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay, so what I knew going in was that it was about aliens like coming and invading the earth. I didn't expect it to be like it was. Oh my goodness, I was constantly going, well, are they the good guys? Is that the bad guys? Is that good guys? Who's who? And it constantly had me guessing and freaking out, and oh, it's just so good. I'd come into my husband during the day and I'd be like, honey, the aliens, I don't know. And he's like trying to guess too from the little I told them, although he had to think the book was kind of crazy from my descriptions. But anyway, so if you don't know, The Fifth Wave is a book about aliens invading the earth, kind of. Not like you would picture in, you know, your regular apocalyptic movies that we watch, but the fifth wave. So there's been 4 waves, and the first wave, let's see, this is right in the front of the book, so I'm not really spoiling anything. The first wave is Lights Out. I'm not going to tell you what they each mean because it takes a while for you to figure that out, and then they tell you, kind of, you know, explain them all, and that's kind of part of the fun. But the second wave is Surf's Up. The third wave is Pestilence, and the fourth wave is Silencer. And it doesn't say what the fifth wave is because at the beginning of the book you don't know. You actually don't really find out for sure what the fifth wave is until near the end. It is broken. So, okay, let me go back to my synopsis. Stay on track, Tiffany. So aliens come to Earth, and we follow Cassie, who is at the beginning of the book. She's alone. And then it flashes back, though, to what happened to the rest of her family, as she explains what the other waves were. And then, so it's her survival story, essentially, and what's happened to her. And then it jumps to a couple different perspectives. And at the end, those perspectives join. So, yeah. It's kind of hard to know how much to tell you about the book because it's, you want it to be suspenseful. So, it's end of the world, there's not very many people left, and they don't know who's human and who's not because the aliens look human. And, so yeah, and so everybody's kind of fighting for themselves and doesn't know who to trust, so they don't really trust anybody. What else can I tell you? I tell you it's really, really, really good. And I have the second book on hold at the library. Hopefully it will come in today because I think there was a copy available. So hopefully it'll come up for me to go pick up today because I really want to read the next one. I'm a little scared though because I've heard the next one isn't as good. Some people have said that, but then some people said they really enjoyed it. So we'll see. Let's see, what else can I tell you that's like already in the thing. Well, then she meets, okay, so she's all alone, and she thinks that's how she has to stay alive, and then she meets Evan Walker, who is mysterious, and she knows that he's his only hope for rescuing her brother, who she believes is still alive, but she doesn't know if she can trust him or not. And so that's kind of a major theme, and it's really, I really enjoyed it. I liked how it brought to light like things that we do as humans. And at the beginning, it's like, you know, the aliens knew that we would do that, and so therefore they kind of preyed on that, like wanting to be in groups and forming groups and different things like that. And then they kind of tear apart our humanity. And I like the theme of like these main characters realizing that no, we're not going to let them take that from us. And how can we survive this but yet keep our humanity and the things we value together. And there's also a little love story, and there's like at the end there was a line about believing that every life is valuable, whether it's young, just young, you know, it gets to the point where it's like, well, I can't save them, I can't save anybody, or I can only save this one person. What good is that going to do? And one of the characters says, you know, that's what they want us to think, and everybody we can save is valuable, whether they're young and can't really help us in our effort against the aliens or not. And I really liked that theme in the book as well. So it's great. It's a great sci-fi, fast-paced, really, really good book. So I highly recommend The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Definitely pick it up. Even if you're not a fan of sci-fi, I bet you would love this book because it's just that good. So yeah, that was The Fifth Wave. And if you have read this book, I'd love to hear your comments down below, or if you're thinking about reading it, or if you know of another series or books that I might enjoy because I did enjoy this one so much. I'd love to hear all of that down below. Excuse me. And yeah, so until next time, bye!